All right, part 2 of Baby Daddy number 3. So I'm sitting there bonding with him over cheeseburgers. I done came to the realization that I ain't even asked this man, like, what's the situation, what you got going on? Like, you know, I got 2 kids. So, like, what's going on with you? So he was like, man, I got a son or whatever now, you know, like, I'm single and all, you know, I got my own spot, got my own crib. Like, he just spitting the shit to me. That's all sounded good. Like, it's a grown man, finally somebody who just, like, on the level I'm trying to get on, like, ain't worried about shit, ain't got shit. My kids is good, I'm fine, and ain't got no drama in my life type shit. So I'm digging it a little bit more. So he going on and just advanced to the next part. Talking about, so when we gonna link up? When we gonna kick it outside of work? Because all we do is get in here, we get to talking, eating, and talking again. I was like, shit, so what you want to do? He was like, shit, we can go hang out, pull up, do something. So I ended up pulling up to his house, y'all, and I should have known this was a red flag because the house he had me pull up to looked like the house off of 13th Street in The Wizard of Oz. But that's besides the point. So when I pulled up, you can see the house damn near, you breathe on it too hard. That motherfucker gonna blow away. But I'm like, all right, shit, this is house. You never know what the inside look like. Hell, we in this old ass city of Longview, so maybe all the houses look like that. I mean, my apartment, the house I was living in didn't look like that, so I don't freaking know. So anyways, I pull up and I text them. I see a red Impala, I believe, a red Impala outside. Then I seen this old 2005 Chevy Malibu mounted up on bricks, looking like it's about to do the lean with it rock. So I ain't let too much, you know, these are old cars. People collect cars and all of that shit, right? So he come outside, he walking with the little limb. I was like, oh my God, it's the walk that gets me, baby. So he come out, he talking about, I'm like, oh shit, you want me to get out and go inside? You want me to go in there with you? Like I'm terrified. So I get out the car, you know, I lock my door and I'm walking around, I'm looking and shit. I was like, we could just kick it out here. He told me, you want to? I mean, it is a little warm. I was like, yeah, we could just stay out here. So we outside and we just vibing and we talking about in our business. Then he picked me up and put me on the back of the Impala. Then he wrapped his arms around me and we just started rocking on some weird ass nigga. We been in a relationship for 3 years, so this is what we can do under the moonlight type shit at nighttime. And so it was a little creepy and cringy, but I'm just like, oh, you're affectionate. Look at that. Just loose as a goose. Don't get me started in this shit. So after some time, he talking about, so what you got planned? Like what's going on? Now, in the midst of me getting ready to answer the question, y'all, why his phone ring? Like, I swear to God, his phone ring. So he pick it up, he look at the phone. It says some name with, what the fuck is that girl name? I forgot his baby mama name. Whatever, but it said her name, right? He just silenced it, put the mug back in his pocket. So immediately, my antenna's up. But they're not up like, I'm gonna just stop fucking with you because who the fuck said that? So while he's sitting over there ignoring the phone call, yes, in my mind, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. But he's still trying to sweet talk and figure out what the fuck I got going on, what I'm doing, my plans and all of this, that, and the third. Nigga, who was that on the phone? All right, cool. So while he's sitting there, we still vibing and we still talking, y'all. A car creep around the side. And I'm like, okay, this is like an open street. It's another house over there. Maybe they just going around or trying to get to the main street and get out. Which was kind of awkward for somebody at that time, specifically, to be rolling around this bitch. Yo, why the car pull up and the window go down and it's the baby mama? Now, granted, he's single. She said that, but it was the slick shit that she said. Oh, so you over here all hugged up with hoes and shit, but your motherfucking ass can't answer your phone. I've been over here trying to get some money from you so I can go and get JJ some diapers. Like, it was a whole ass mess, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was more so out of casual, like, respect or the fact that you done rolled up over to this man's house. Like, she ain't pop out and she ain't do nothing crazy. But I should have left while well enough was good enough. I think that's the saying. All right, so cool. After that little incident or whatever, I go back home. We still texting. We still working together. We still having our little moments. We would stay later after work and just vibe and chill in a parking lot. All right, cool. So we sitting outside one day after work, y'all. We sitting in my car. I don't really got too many questions because at this point, I'm still a little perplexed about why your baby mama popped up on you at that specific time. But hey, who am I to ask questions because you ain't asked me to be yours and I ain't asked you to be mine. So we sitting there. He was like, hey, you got $1.25? Shoulda known that was a red motherfucking flag, y'all. Shoulda known. I was like, yeah, I probably got it down there in some quarters or something, or if not, I could just swipe my card. Like, what's going on? He told me, man, I need a black. So he go and get the black, y'all. After he get the money out of my little change thing, he go get the black. He come back and he sit down. He told me, man, my baby mom be making my life hell. And I'm like, bro, didn't I just have this conversation with you and ask you what the fuck was going on? And you said that you basically didn't have no drama and it was just your kid, and then you had the kid by the baby mama, basically making it like everything was cool, coming, collecting. I wouldn't have shit to worry about, but I'm listening. Tell me more. So he get on talking about how she put him on child support. She kicked him out of the house, so he had to go over to the house that he was at. Okay, so whose house is that? Whose house does that belong to that you was at? But I never asked the question. I'm just sitting in my mind trying to put this shit together. So So he's still rambling about how he got put out, how he on child support, how he don't get to see his son like he want to, and then she only pop up whenever she wants some money and shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, I don't think I could ever be that baby mama. I don't think I could ever be the one that'll keep my child away from his father. Like, shit, if you want him, go and get him type shit. You know, I'm just feeding into his ego. I'm just trying to be that supportive love figure that he want right now. He was like, man, yeah, man, that's why, man, I need me a you. I need me a you. You need you a who? Part 3.